The caregiving question of the day is, how do caregivers keep going when everything feels like it is just going crazy? Well, there is an old folklore tale. I don't know how many of you remember Henny Penny, Chicken Little. You can Google it. And Chicken Little would say, "Oh my gosh, the sky is falling. The world is ending. Everything is getting horrible," all because this little acorn fell from a tree. In life, in caregiving, some people tend to feel that way. They tend to go to, "Oh, this is horrible. The world is ending. Life is awful." As caregivers, we can't do that. Why? Because we have elderly parents and loved ones to care for. So we have to keep going. I'm Pamela D. Wilson. My website is PamelaDWilson.com. On there is a lot of helpful information for caregivers and aging adults. And I want to talk about why caregivers keep going, why we don't just give up like a lot of other people in life. What keeps us going? In many instances, what keeps us going is the person that we care for. It's a spouse, a husband, a wife, a mother, a father, brothers, sisters, or a friend. That's what keeps us going. But many caregivers will become stuck, though. It's like they're hitting up against a brick wall and they can't figure out what's not working or why it's not working, and they will get frustrated. And my suggestion in those situations is the only thing that we really can control in caregiving and in all of life is our reactions and our responses. As a caregiver, my suggestion to feeling that you're not making progress or this isn't working out or frustrations or thoughts of, "Oh my gosh, the sky is falling," is to look at what your approach is and change your approach. Change what you're doing in a situation so that the result might be a little different, so that you're not fighting with the healthcare system or fighting with an elderly parent, trying to get them to do things. Change your approach and look at it from a team effort, from a co-effort that we're doing this together, not that I'm the caregiver and you're the elderly parent or you're the spouse and we're continually battling against each other. That, as you know, doesn't work. Caregivers have a lot of struggles. We struggle with doctors giving us information that we have to decide, is this valid or is this not valid for us? Because in many caregiving situations, what doctors don't realize is that you're different from the next person and the next person and the next person. The way that you respond is different from the next person and the next person. And you know yourself better. You know your elderly parent better than anyone else does. So we, in many situations, want to take advice from people and figure out how to relate that advice to our own individual situations so that it works for us. This is how caregivers succeed. This is why caregivers succeed. It's because we're persistent and we just don't give up. That sky, it never falls for us. It may fall for a few minutes if we get down on a particular day or if we have a day that we're just not feeling right or we're in a bad mood. But you know what? Caregivers always bounce back. In this video post, there is a link to a podcast from my radio show, The Caring Generation. It is all about how to develop caregiver survival skills, which is very important for helping caregivers to keep going on days when you're a little tired and you're a little exhausted and maybe it's a little rough. Check out the link in this video post. Share these videos with other caregivers who are looking for hope, help, and support. Join me for the Caring Generation radio show every Wednesday night and visit my website, PamelaDWilson.com, for helpful information for caregivers and aging adults. I will see you tomorrow in another video.